up, everybody? It's Rob. It's Friday, and I'm on my way home. Couple things I want to go over, and first off, I hope everyone's having a great Friday and a great kickoff to the weekend. But I think one of the things I would like to do is start a new schedule for my video releases. As of right now, I release every Tuesday and Wednesday. And I even, when I first got started, I picked those days to kind of go along with the blog. Because on Mondays I released Monstrous Monday, and then it would be Tuesday video, Wednesday video. Well, back when I started, it was just a Tuesday video, and so on and so forth. Well, as I've started thinking about doing some stuff over on the blog again, which I'll get into, I thought, why don't I change the schedule around? And one of the things, and I don't know if other people notice this or suffer from it, but it seems like if a video comes out on Tuesday and it's doing really well, if another video comes out on Wednesday, it seems like the views drop off because they're, jumping right to the new video. And I don't know if the YouTube algorithm thing pushes the new video over the older video or whatever. So I thought to give some of the videos some space and time to breathe, I would space them out a little bit better. And now hopefully the schedule will be on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for these videos. So that leaves Tuesday and Thursday to play around with the blog. And as a definite right now, if I'm able to do it, Tuesdays are going to be a theme that I've wanted to dip my toe into with YouTube, but is very hard to do, and that is music. Because no matter how good your intentions are or how well you think that it's a fair use copyright thing, YouTube and the creators of the art that you're using don't always view it that way. So just to nip that in the bud, I would like to, start doing a music-centric post over on the blog every Tuesday. Call it Tuesday. And we'll go over 80s song. What I used to do were different themes. And it was, all 80s inspired. And it would be like ROCK. And they're all songs from the 80s with rock in the title or in the lyrics. So things like that. So I'd like to return back to that over on the blog. So I'm going to start advertising the blog a little bit more, just because I'm going to be doing some more content over there, and I hope it's well received. I know I'll have fun doing it, but like I said, that's just something I feel like I couldn't do justice to on YouTube because of all the copyright mumbo jumbo. And I can't say, I think it would just be pretty lame if I'm just talking about a song and I can't give any evidence towards it. I can't show any videos or play any music because I'd be in fear of getting in trouble for it. Which leads me to another thing I want to talk about. Today, out of nowhere, I had a video blocked due to copyright claim. And yeah, sometimes I use little snippets of TV shows and movies and stuff, and I usually get a copyright claim on it, but usually the studios or whatever are cool with you using it. You just can't be monetized, and that's okay. I'm not near that point, and to be honest, it's more about just talking about it, having fun, and my little artistic vision, sorry if I blocked it, my little artistic vision of how I think the video should look. So I throw that stuff in, and I used to fight them, and I was probably 50%, 75% successful with them going, hey, you know, you're right, you are just commentating on it, you can use it. But I kind of gave up after a while, and that's okay. It's something I can fight in the future if I feel the need. But anyway, I had a video that's over a year old, or just a year old, get blocked, straight up blocked worldwide. And it's ABCs of the 80s video. The first one, the letter A, which I'm hoping to do more of, and now I know not to do this, but one of the items that started with A was Airwolf. And I showed some footage from Airwolf. Not a big deal. Usually NBC or whomever would just say, hey, you can use this, but you can't monetize it, and I would go with the flow. This time, I get blocked by a company I ain't never heard of before, and when I did some looking online, it's like a Russian stats page popped up. So I don't know if it's one of those Russian bots things people talk about, where they just throw copyright claims out there to try to get money from people through YouTube. You know, someone else does the hard work and they collect the monetization off of it. So I don't know what that is. I did put a fair use claim for it because I'm just commentating on something from 30 plus years ago. So I thought it was really weird that this Russian company put a block to my video when they don't have any say in it. Which leads me to another issue I had with such a thing. I did a video on Gremlins, and it was about the pop culture surrounding Gremlins, growing up with Gremlins, loving Gremlins. And I just put a snippet from the old Hardee's commercial. In the commercial, all they show is Gizmo's feet as he's walking and the actual records and storybooks that they were selling at Hardee's at the time. Just those things. And Warner Brothers, of all people, put a claim on it. I don't know what their stake is in Hardee's, or just 5 milliseconds of Gizmo's feet walking. But out of all the copyright claims that I've ever been hit with, that one bugs me the most because I don't see any rhyme or reason in it. Usually the rhyme or reason, I know I'm borrowing someone else's intellectual property, and I'm cool with it if they say I can use it, but whatever. I'm cool with that. That's playing ball, that's being fair, and that's cool. But that whole Hardee's getting hit by Warner Brothers, of all things, and between you and me, Warner Brothers is the worst. No matter what you do, if it's a Warner Brothers property, they hit you, and they hit you hard. But anyway, got those little nuggets out of the way. I felt like there was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, on Netflix I watched the of course I even prepped myself before filming this, Noni Kuni, I think it's called, movie. It's an anime. It's very good. It deals with parallel worlds and parallel lives, and it's a medieval fantasy world that is the parallel. Very cool. It's also a series of role-playing games on the PlayStation and probably other ones, but I've only ever seen it on the PlayStation personally. But really good. My only small little itty-bitty complaint about it would have been, and it's not a spoiler, but they didn't really need to elaborate on the ending. They could have just left it without explaining it. But I guess nowadays you need to explain stuff. But they could have just ended it where it was without the little epilogue. But like I said, very small complaint. Very good movie, great animation, really enjoyed it. Today, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Season 3 starts, so I'm excited to dive into that. I don't know when, because I have a lot of stuff planned for this weekend in regards to filming and stuff. Hopefully it all pans out. If it does, you'll see it. If not, maybe one day you'll see it. But I know I said that last time, and I still only released 2 videos over 2 weeks, but I did do the filming. I just didn't get the editing done, and they're there, they're ready to go, but I have some other ideas I want to throw onto the fire first. But anyway, that has just been a little slice of my life, and like I said, on my way home, almost there, thankfully. Sorry this road's a little bumpy. I don't know if the phone will self-right itself or you'll be bouncing along with me. But anyway, I hope you all will enjoy your Friday and your weekend. And until next time, keep being rad and stay...